down.
Possibly a knee or ankle. You'll see that left leg kind of stutter.
What a catch by Lamar Durant. Unfortunately for him, he gets hurt while making one of the catches of the day, of the week. And it puts the ball near the BC goal line on a 2nd and 5 play.
Great effort by the second-year Stampeder. Again, this is a guy, he started his college career at Nevada. Had some injury issues, ended up transferring back north to play at home for Simon Fraser. And absolutely lit up NCAA Division II competition, playing with the Clan. A guy who at one point had been talked about as a potential #1 overall pick. Went through a bit of a free fall on draft day, but in his short time in the league, I think has caused a lot of general managers some regrets.
Stampeders now will score. And Jerome Messam has his first touchdown of 2016. He gets the score, but a heavy assist from Lamar Durant.
And Jerome Messam listed about 245, but frankly, he looks even bigger than that this year. Good push behind the right guard, Spencer Wilson, and the rookie center, Roman Grossen.
Redes now puts it through the 32-yard point after.
Go get that sack now, baby. Yep.
Stampeders.
Sneak shit. We just gotta run the ball.
They take it in on this time at the goal line. Not stopped, especially Jerome Messam. It was this guy who started it off. Roy Finch, 55-yard brilliant return, and then this piece of magic.
Yeah, outstanding catch from Lamar Durant. Great concentration, adjustment to the football. Jerome Messam hammers it home for the major.
So now the Lions try to answer again. Under 6 to go, third quarter. Shaq Murray Lawrence on the return. Jonathan Jennings had a lot of rhythm, more offensive rhythm than we've seen, and some momentum. That last drive that ended off in a field goal by Richie Leone. Obviously, those field goals are going to have to turn to touchdowns and majors here for the Lions if they want to keep pace with the Horsemen.
Yeah, absolutely. Number of big plays as the BC offense showing some signs of life here in the third quarter. But they need some finish before the deficit grows any further.
Jennings play action far side, trying to lay out for it. Rolly Lambala, longtime Canadian fullback, and Taylor Reed in on coverage. So another second down conversion for these Lions. Trying to get a win for the Godfather, Wally Buono, returning to the sideline the first time in 5 years. Stamps trying to get a win for their rookie head coach. Jennings now coming back to the football. Once again is Burnham, and once again a first down for BC.
Well, just a nice job at the line of scrimmage here by the Lions. Getting some twisting happening, but they do a nice job picking it up, giving Jennings time, opening up a passing lane for him to deliver that strike to Burnham.
Jennings back in the shotgun. Second-year quarterback hands it off to Jeremiah Johnson with a burst, very close to a first down. They're going to line up quickly again. High-tempo offense, no huddle. They'll get the first down as they plunge through. Jennings keeping.
We'll see if this offensive line can find some rhythm. They did a nice job on that. The previous play, the run by Jeremiah Johnson.
Well, don't want to be premature. They're going to bring the sticks out here and measure this. Will be very close. Had to get to the 51, inside the 51-yard line. Looks like they might be a little bit short. They are.
Both teams will bring in some additional big bodies. Kirby Fabian, fellow backup O-lineman Tim O'Neill, come on for the Lions. Ben Smith back in the middle of that Calgary defense.
So another key third down. Just inches for Jennings. Lines it up. He's going to call his own number. And they'll get that first down.
So Jennings, courtesy of this push by the big boys up front, gets a fresh set of downs with which to work.
17-6 ball game here. Calgary Stampeders trying to make it a complete sweep for the road teams in week 1 the CFL season. Play action again. Big collision over the middle. Brandon Smith and Manny Arsenault can't hang on.
Well, the ball's got to come out quickly here as the Stampeders loaded things up at the line of scrimmage. Arsenault knows he's got to get his head around quickly on that slant, but he and Jennings just unable to connect.
Second and 10 again. Four-man rush. Jennings hangs in, far sideline, coming back to the football. See where the spot is. It looks like they're going to give him a favorable spot right at the first down marker. 10-yard pickup. They'll move the sticks, and Sean Gore does it again.
And Gore working back towards the ball a little bit here. On that hook, there you see the outside cell on the corner. As he worked back to the football, you saw Tommy Campbell just took advantage of that momentum. Try and pull him back, keep him short of the first down.
Tommy Campbell looks like he's cramping up here.
Well, that's something that used to be a huge problem for visiting teams playing in this stadium.
When it was closed.
When the roof was
so
always
muggy.
closed. The humidity was unbelievable in here. You'd have opposition players dropping like flies with cramps. Other dehydration issues. A beautiful day here, as you can see. The roof is open. Makes a big, big difference.
Spectacular stadium, BC Place. Nothing against the previous den. Big pillow, the big top, but completely different. It really is a spectacle. If you get out to the West Coast, you have to visit this stadium. From the clock to the roof that is open tonight, that can be closed. And we talked with President Dennis Skulski. He was talking about last night in Winnipeg, we had that interminable lightning weather delay, and we said, hey, if that happens here, we got 6 minutes, we can close the roof. So that's the beauty of this stadium. It has become quite a place here for the Lions and the Whitecaps, sports fans in Vancouver. So Campbell gets to the sideline. Just over 2 minutes remain in the third quarter here. Lions continue to drive. Again, the rush. Jennings, and there's an interference call. Sean Gore battling, and flag flew immediately, and it's against Calgary.
Right away here, Rod, they tried
right
to take
Adam
advantage. Yeah, shuffle in the Calgary secondary puts Berger at the wide side
Pass
corner.
interference. Calgary number 21. Point of foul. Automatic. First down.
And he just got caught. They're trying to run an out and up with Sean Gore. Berger got caught sitting on that out and impeded Gore as he tried to turn upfield. Gets flagged on the play.
Again with Tommy Campbell out, so right away they try to feast on that replacement, and the whistle now. 18-yard pickup on that penalty. Campbell still being worked on the sideline.
Campbell will be out for 2 more plays, including this one, because the trainer came to get him. So he's got to sit for 3.
Ninth play of this drive, 1st and 10. And again, we have a challenge now from the Stampeders. Dave Dickinson's first challenge as a head coach. He chats with Tom Valese.
Calgary is challenging the ruling of pass interference. We'll review the play.
So it goes to command now. They'll look at that. Again, expanded video review this year in the Canadian Football League. They're challenging this interference call.
We're looking at Sean Gore right here as he turns up.
You couldn't read Dave Dickinson's lips fully, but he was saying Gore just ran into. That's what he's maintaining, is that he just ran into Berger, who wasn't even looking that way. Not so sure he might win that argument.
Yeah, maybe a tough sell.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. Pass interference. It'll be first down.
Berger stays in. He'll move to free safety now. Deontay Edmonds will go to the corner. Jennings, slant pattern. Burnham plows his way down to the 10-yard line. 12-yard pickup for Brian Burnham.
Well, Burnham again did a nice job recognizing coverage and sitting down in an open spot. You can see the drop of the linebacker, Taylor Reed. Burnham knows he's got to keep it outside. You can't drift in. Sometimes there's that desire to try and get a little bit closer to your quarterback and work towards the inside. In that case, he knows if he gets in there, he's in the linebacker's territory.
Jennings again, another quick hitter. This is going to be a touchdown. Nick Moore, and they are putting him down at the 1-yard line. It's not in the end zone. Moore thought he had a touchdown. They are actually spotting this now at the 1-yard line. Moore is looking up at the scoreboard, pleading his case. Let's take another look. Nick Orange Shoes Moore.
Just going to hit that quick slant.
And again, the nose of the ball has to just pierce the goal line extended. I think that's a good call. I don't think he was down at the 1, so might have prolonged the inevitable here, but we shall see. Moore hanging on in his 30th birthday today. Almost had a nice gift of a touchdown.
It's a nice route combination on that side between Moore and Emmanuel Arsenault. Moore, the number 2 receiver on that side. Arsenault inside him as the number 3. Pushed the safety, who was the number 3 defender, pushed him a little bit deeper. with his route, which created some space for Moore to come underneath, made it an easier throw for his quarterback, Jennings.
They're looking up at the scoreboard, but Micah Johnson is the injured Stampeder, and he's helped up. Looks like he might be okay, so Stampeders trying to fill some gaps as well. They're getting Micah Johnson. They don't need any injuries right now. And missing a couple of key components from last year. Here's another look. And no, that's a good call. Nick Moore is not in. Now, can the Calgary Stampeders do to the Lions what the Lions did to them earlier? This same spot. Stopped them 4 times from the 1, and Wally Buono is throwing a challenge flag.
Or is he challenging the spot of the football?
So it's been 5 years. Wally's first challenge as he throws that flag, and had a great chat with him in the preseason talking about the technology now and how things are different.
BC's challenging that there was a touchdown scored on the play. We'll review the play.
They'll review that. I'm not sure this will be a very long challenge either. But he was talking about the fact that, no, I'm not wearing a headset, but I will be very close to everybody who has a headset because of the challenges. And having that yellow flag handy. Again, the ball.
See, as soon as his butt touches down, he's down. The ball did not appear to be past the front plane of that goal line.
Here's the verdict.
Down.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. It was not a touchdown. It'll be second down.
So Wally and Dave Dickinson match negative results in the challenges here. Very interesting to have 2 Canadian Football Hall of Famers on the sidelines tonight.
Well, and remarkably, Rod, the first time in CFL history that there are 2 Hall of Famers as opposing head coaches.
So now, from the 1 touchdown, Chris Rainey takes the handoff. Brings the Lions back even closer. Nick Moore was close. But Chris Rainey finishes it off.
A nice key breaker here. No one in the backfield, but will bring Rainey from the slot. Take that sweep in for 6.
They'll go for 2 here to make it a 3-point game. Jennings, jump ball. Corner of the end zone. It's no good on the final play of the 3rd quarter. The Calgary Stampeders lead is now 5. Touchdown by Chris Rainey. Jonathan Jennings, impressive so far in this second half. Another big drive. Close one here. The home opener for the Lions, 2016. Well, the table turns statistically in that 3rd quarter. The Stampeders score, but so did the BC Lions. It is a 5-point game here, 17-12. Bo Levi Mitchell having his way, as you would expect, and Jonathan Jennings, after kind of a subpar first half offensively, has put something together here in this second half. We got a ball game, folks.
Yeah, starting to develop a little bit of a rhythm. Obviously, you'd like to see a little more consistency in terms of the finish. They got at that time a field goal the previous time. You see them with a big advantage in terms of time of possession right now, but where the Stamps have made some big plays and have managed to record some points as a result, the Lions have put together drives where they haven't necessarily closed them out, and thus they sit with that 5-point deficit.
There's Travis Lulay looking at that iPad, the technology in use this season. Lulay, almost a second coach on that sideline, and a big play on special teams, bringing down Roy Finch this time. Saw that iPad on the sideline. That has going to become a big innovation this year in the Canadian Football League.
Yeah, something that's definitely going to help coaches in terms of the timing of recognition and correction of errors and so on. Basically, they're going to see the all 24 film of every play shortly after that play occurs. So certainly the offense, every time they come off the field, if they've had issues, whether it's with protection or recognizing coverage, they can see the big picture.
Well, Levi Mitchell going to stretch the field a little bit, looking for Joe West past his outstretched fingertips. It's fourth quarter underway now. And the BC Lions with some pushback here against last year's 14-4 Calgary Stampeders.
Joe West had a shot there. He had Ronnie Yell momentarily turned around. Nice step on his release that time. Pushing to the outside, getting Yell to open up his hips.
Another second down. Cole Mitchell out of the backfield. Penalty flag down. Torrey Harrison, great spin move. And he's gobbled up near the 35-yard line. This might be a hold against the Stampeders.
Heck of a spin move nonetheless by Harrison.
Calgary number 68. 10-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
So the center, Roman Grossman, in that fourth-round pick by the Stampeders out of Concordia, moving into that center position. There's the hold right there, quite obvious. That's a tough spot for a rookie to come in, play center. First game in the CFL.
Coached for part of his college career by Brian Chu. I don't know how much Brian, a great center himself, taught him about playing that position.
Harrison stopped in his tracks. Adam Bighill, 2015 most outstanding defensive player, lays down the hammer.
Given the opportunity, Biggie's not going to miss too many tackles. Wraps one up there.
Biggie was talking yesterday about the message being sent on opening day and the fact that the Lions have to finish games this season, something they could not do. They could not close last year. Now Rainey has some room. He's got lots of room. I'm not sure he's going to be caught. He won't. He's going to score. Touchdown. Chris Rainey. Touchdown. The Rain Man does it again.
There's some fast dudes in the Canadian Football League. I'm not sure anyone is faster than Chris Rainey.
That is ridiculous.
That was unbelievable.
What a run. Watch him get outside here. 71 yards to pay dirt.
Well, it was right about here. I mean, he's about 5 or 10 yards into the run, and you've got a pretty good feeling that he's gone. Once he gets up to full speed, nobody else can match it.
They're going after two again. Lions take their first lead of the ball game. Chris Rainey scores another touchdown. And there's the convert by Nick Moore.
Just over the goal line that time.
Nice birthday present. How about the man who brings some rain again? Chris Rainey, 71-yard touchdown. And